live. Put it in the comments, Dewana, so she can understand what you're saying. You know, Dr. LaFero don't like to be left out. All right, we are live on YouTube. I'm just waiting for the video to connect on my other screen. I feel like I'm in a cockpit now. I got three screens, but okay, we are connected over here. I just need to grab that link and put it in our free business mastermind group so that our community can easily join us on YouTube and in the live chat. So let me drop that link. Oh, and now it's acting crazy. All right, let's do that. Okay, cool. I just needed to spiral and post. Boom. Okay, it is posted. Now let me make sure that I can see the. Oh Lord, everything moving so slow. Am I gonna make it through it? It's a pet peeve. All right, I can see the live chat. So we can now oh, did I ever bring up my show notes? Okay, there are the show notes. Smooth that down. Okay, cool beans. What am I looking for? Oh, I'm missing something. Well, this is a great Monday morning. Let me see here. Um, all right, there we go. Pull that over here. And I just realized I am missing something else. Where is it? Here we go. What a start to the show. All right. Welcome to your First Six Figures Morning Show, where every show is intentionally more of an interactive coaching and training experience to position Black and Brown female online service-based entrepreneurs to generate your first six figures by learning how to make the money and create time freedom. This week's blog is at shaycannon.com/website. That is shaycannon.com/website. Let me throw that in the YouTube chat over there so you can follow along. Because what we're doing this week is we're talking about how to skyrocket your service business success with a powerful website. So we're kind of continuing our theme of a brand that's going to help us be seen and heard as an authority and a thought figure, right? So last week we talked about some simple branding stuff and even creating your branding guide. We're going to take it a step further this week, and we're going to talk about your website. All right. A lot of you know you need to have a website, but you don't really kind of know what that website should be doing. Well, we're going to discuss it this week. Okay. A powerful website is a cornerstone of success for any service-based business. It's often the first digital space potential clients experience with your brand online, and it plays a crucial role in converting interest into paying clients, okay? But simply having a website is not enough. It needs to be strategically designed and meticulously crafted to effectively communicate your value proposition and guide visitors toward your desired actions. A thorough audit of your existing site can reveal hidden weaknesses and unlock its true potential, transforming it from a static online brochure into a dynamic conversation and conversion machine. Every page on your website should serve a distinct purpose, a singular job that drives the user experience and contributes to your overall business goals. Each element on a web page should be carefully considered and aligned to support its core function. So it's often more clear the purpose of the blog page and the contact page. So we're going to focus on the other four main web pages, okay? Today, we're going to talk about the home page, all right? The home page. This page of your service-based business website has one primary job: to instantly and clearly communicate what you offer and why potential clients should choose you. It's the digital storefront, the first impression, and it needs to grab attention and establish credibility within seconds. Think of it as an elevator pitch in visual form. The homepage shouldn't try to do everything. Instead, it should focus on concisely conveying your core services, highlighting your unique selling propositions or USPs, and guiding the visitors to the most relevant sections of your site. It's about making a strong initial impact, showcasing your expertise, and enticing visitors to explore further, ultimately leading them down the path to becoming a client, okay? So that is your homepage. The one job, again, is to instantly and clearly communicate what you offer and why a potential client should choose you. That's the job of your homepage, all right? So that's what's in the blog. You know, here on the morning show, I give you more. So let me go to these show notes, okay? Because I have, why isn't this numbered? But I think it's about 15. Let me number it right quick so I can know how many it is. Yeah, it's 15. So I got about 15 strategies to make sure that your homepage is doing its one job, okay? Now, you need to pay attention because today's question is, what changes do you need to make to your homepage so that it does its one job, okay? We're going to start with Dr. Latoya when we get ready with the round robin, but let's go through the 15 with all of the detail, okay? Now, this is something that we're going to do this week. Because I know that I followed all of these strategies, we're going to use my website as an example. And what I did was I told, I wish I could have told ChatGPT, but it was bugging yesterday. So I had to go to my side dude, Gemini. Okay. And I asked Gemini to review my homepage, knowing that this is a single job, and pull out all the strategies I used to complete the single job of my homepage. Okay. So got 15 things it came up with. And so these are 15 things that you too can do so that you are having your homepage do its one job. All right. Let me go ahead and throw this homepage link over here on the YouTube side. I got it. Let me see my homepage example. Boom. All right. While you're looking at my homepage, the first strategy is a clear and concise headline. Okay, a clear and concise headline. I used it almost like we do in our social profiles, right? So I did transformational speaker, author, coach, and it immediately tells visitors what I do. It's a strong, concise statement of my core offerings. Okay, so headline, clear and concise headline. Strategy number 2, focus on transformation. The use of transformational in my headline and throughout the page emphasizes the impact I have on my clients, which is a key differentiator. Remember last week, that was one of our, no, 2 weeks ago, when we talked about the copycat proof playbook. One of the things was bring the transformation, because not a lot of people that do what you do or say they do what you do can actually bring the transformation. I highlighted that as a differentiator, right? So it suggests a deeper level of change than just motivational speaking when it comes to the coaching. All right. Number 3, targeted audience. And as we know, I haven't even updated my website for this year. Okay. So I'm even more targeted, even more super niche now. But the copy clearly addressed meeting planners, event organizers, and those seeking personal and professional development. This focus ensures the message resonates with the right people. My website is set up for coaching, not the fractional COO service, right? Number 4, benefit-driven language. Phrases like ignite your audience, inspire action, unlock your potential, focus on positive outcomes clients will experience. The benefit-driven approach is more compelling than simply listing services. Okay. Number 5, credibility and authority. I mentioned books, I mentioned media appearances, speaking engagements, and I established myself as an expert in my field. This builds trust and positions me as a sought after speaker and coach. Okay. Number 6, clear call to action. The prominent book Shay button encourages visitors to take the next step. The clear call to action makes it easy for potential clients to engage with me. Okay. Number 7, visual storytelling. The combination of professional photos and video snippets further reinforces my message and allows visitors to see me in action. This helps create a more personal connection. Yeah, Jim and I picked up on that. Okay, the side dude can be good sometimes. All right. Number 8, emphasis on connection and impact. Connection and impact. The copy consistently emphasizes the connection I make with audiences and the lasting impact of my work. This resonates with those looking for a speaker who can truly engage and a coach that can truly inspire. Okay. Number 9, storytelling approach. The copy weaves a narrative of transformation and empowerment rather than simply listing credentials. This resonates with those seeking a speaker or coach who understands their challenges and can guide them toward solutions. All right. Number 10, specific examples of impact. While not overly detailed, the copy hints at the types of transformations that I facilitate, such as igniting passion, fostering resilience, and unlocking potential. These specific examples give potential clients a clearer idea of what they can expect. All right. Number 11, a personal touch. The language used, while professional, feels approachable and authentic. This helps build rapport and makes me seem relatable rather than just a distant expert. Y'all know I purposely write how I talk for the most part. Even when I'm putting a little more professionalism in it, I'm still putting in some key words that it reminds you of how I talk and how you've heard me speak. Okay. Number 12, focus on value. The copy emphasizes the value I bring to my clients rather than just my qualifications. This what's in it for me approach is crucial for converting visitors into leads and eventually clients. Number 13, concise and scannable. The text is broken down into manageable chunks, making it easy for visitors to quickly grasp the key messages. This is essential in today's fast-paced digital environment. Go back to last week when we talked about your brand guide. One of the things we talked about was having a written brand and how we emphasize words, how we do headlines, how we do the body, and how we do emphasize words. Okay, I use that all throughout my website. Number 14, integration of social proof. While not explicitly stated, the mention of media appearances and testimonials implied by rave reviews section hits social proof, which can be a powerful motivator. Okay, a powerful motivator. Clear differentiation is the last one, number 15. The focus on transformation, connection, and impact helps differentiate me from other speakers and coaches who may focus solely on motivation and skill development. Okay, so I'm gonna go through the 15 without all the extra. We're gonna start with Dr. Latoya, and everybody go ahead and start thinking. Don't wait till I call your name to start thinking. Start thinking now. So the question is going to be, what changes do you need to make to your homepage so that it does the one job of instantly and clearly communicating what you offer and why clients should choose you? All right, here are the 15 without all the extra. As a reminder, number 1, clear and concise headline. Number 2, focus on transformation. Number 3, targeted audience. Number 4, benefit-driven language. Number 5, credibility and authority. Number 6, a clear call to action. Number 7, visual storytelling. Number 8, emphasis on connection and impact. Number 9, storytelling approach. Number 10, specific examples of impact. Number 11, personal touch. Number 12, focus on value or transformation. Number 13, concise and scannable. Number 14, integration of social proof. Last but not least, number 15, clear differentiation. All right. So those are your strategies for a home page that does its one job. So starting with Dr. Latoya, what changes do you need to make to your home page so that it does the one job of instantly and clearly communicating what you offer and why clients should choose you?
I think the clear differentiation is probably not, it wasn't something I was leaning into until I started working with you. And I haven't gone back and updated my web page to indicate like those things we pulled out. So probably that.
Love it. Love it. Thank you, Dr. Latoya. So go to Shawana Kennedy, Kennedy Media. What changes do you need to make to your home page so that it does the one job that it's supposed to do?
Well, when I think about this robust list, as always, one of the things I am going to go and check and plug all of this in to one, make sure that it is showing social proof. Like I'm not, now it made me, well, of course, I'm doing multiple things over here, but to go back and I need to make sure, because, well, I have my testimonial, so I'm guessing in a sense that may represent a form of social proof, but I was trying to see what else that I could put on that home page to see what else could stand right out, because I try my best, but there again, you're going to make me be scanning my page. So thanks a lot for that, Shay, but thanks a lot.
You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, Keith, you can come off the mic or you can put it in the comments, your answer to the question. I know you'll probably choose the comments, and that's just fine because you are always detailed. Oh, you coming off the mic. Come on in, Keith.
I just finished. It's funny how you said something about the website because I just finished building mine on Friday.
Oh, okay.
So I would like I'm on my site now. I'm scanning everything. I'm on point. I'm on point right now. I'm on
Look
point.
at
I'm on
you.
point. Yes.
As usual. As usual, Keith. We not surprised that you on point. Thank you for that, Keith. All right, let's go to Kimberly. Kimberly, put yours in the chat. We know that you're probably at the Dream Funder by now. Let's go to Dr. Ayana. Dr. Ayana, what changes do you need to make to your your homepage, sorry, so that it does the one job of instantly and clearly connecting what you offer and why clients should choose you?
Well, again, as usual, there's several on the list that resonate, but first and foremost, focus on transformation. I think I really want to do more of that on the homepage. Some of the other elements are kind of included throughout, but on the homepage, I think the first thing would be focus on transformation.
I love that.
Benefit-driven language is really high on my list too. So, yeah.
Love it. All right. Let's go to Dr. Tachi. Dr. Tachi, what changes do you need to make to your homepage so that it does its one job?
Okay, so I have a question. I know when we're talking about homepage, it's the page that you first come up on, correct? Because you know a lot of us have these websites that scroll, which is like what mine is. So it's like the whole thing kind of seems integrated. It's not separate pages. Does that make sense?
It
Uh,
does.
okay,
So what I would say is this week, you need to listen for the different sections that you need to have on this scrolling page, which is
okay.
really a landing page.
Yes,
So what
okay.
I would say is that your first section should do all of this.
Everything.
Because the first sections would count as your homepage.
Okay. Okay. That makes sense. That
Yeah.
makes sense. So then I think in lieu of that, clear call to action then.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially when you have a landing page, when people are scrolling, you should have a button almost for every full section that is scrolled to. There should be a button. Now, because you have a landing page, you really should have the same call, not necessarily the same words of the call to action, but the same link for every button. Does that make sense?
That goes to the same point. Okay. Well, so right now it doesn't because there are a couple of things. So there's a watch live and then there's the learn more.
Okay.
Is
So
that
what I would say is learn more should probably be around third, fourth. section, but then most of your buttons should go to watch live.
And right now they do, yeah. So then the other thing is there is a contact us button and a creator application form button. So
Yes.
I'll listen for this week.
Yes, no problem, no problem. All right, let's go to Dr. LaFera. Dr. LaFera, what changes do you need to make to your homepage so that it does its one job of instantly and clearly communicating what you offer and why clients should choose you?
What I put was to put more impact words. But I have a lot of other stuff.
Okay. Cool beans. So you need the show notes, huh? You like, yeah, let me get that list of 15. Gotcha, gotcha. No problem. Let's go to Sasha. Sasha, good morning. What changes do you need to make to your homepage so that it does the one job that it's supposed to do?
So I don't have a website yet. I'm so early in the phase of building my brand. But this was interesting because part of my job and jobs in the past have been working on the website, the customer experience. So a lot of this stuff is similar to things that I already make sure is executed on the homepage and whatnot. I focus a lot on like content and the call to action. So it was helpful in that sense too. But I also took a lot of notes for when I do build my website. So this was very helpful. Thank you.
No problem. Yeah. So you're going to need the show notes too. Again, in the show notes, I do have the link to my homepage, shaycannon.com, so that you guys can look at what did Gemini look at to pull out these things of how I had the homepage do its one job. Okay. And that's going to be the theme all week. Like whatever page we're talking about, we're going to go to my website as an example of how it was done. Okay. Because even though I want to update my website, all of these strategies were used for the version that is now going to be the old version. I'm simply going to go way super niched with it. Now, the funny thing is one of the sites, the way that I had it designed in the layout, it didn't pull in the fact that there are different squares that can be chosen that did certain things. And so it listed out what should have been on there that the actual clicking of the squares did. And so I can't wait to get to that for you guys. Does anybody have any questions about your website, your homepage? Tomorrow, we're actually going to talk about your about page. Anybody have any questions or any value adds about how your homepage should use these strategies or why this is what the one job is? Anybody? Any value adds or questions? All right, then let's go to what Dewana said before she left. Dewana said, I need to incorporate focus on clear call to action, focus on value and transformation. My hats on purpose message needs to be conveyed to a niched audience. I have to jump off. Have a great day. Cool beans. All right, and then Kimberly Mouse is over there at the Dream Fund, and she said, I'm in the process of updating mine. One thing I must do is incorporate a call to action. Yes, ma'am. Again, calls to action, especially when you have one page, like a landing page or a sales page, should be almost at every full section as they scroll. Now, that's not necessarily the case when you have a website, but the website should have a call to action each page, and it should be clear how they get to that call to action. Okay. Yes, Dr. Tachi. All right. Anybody else have any question or any value add? Let me pull this up. All right, great. So today is, of course, another day that you're going to want to get these show notes to get these 15 strategies. And there are only two ways that you can get the show notes. And that is, number one, you can go to the free business mastermind group so that they live in the file section and you can get them. And let me tell you about being in the free mastermind group. Any show notes that you have missed as they went out to email, it's more of like an archive. So you can go back and get old show notes in the group, not via your email. But you can get the show notes in your email inbox, along with the entire morning show each broadcast day. All you have to do is go and sign up at shaycannon.com/show. You'll get 2 emails every broadcast day, one reminding you to hop on the YouTube live, and the other will be in the afternoon, and it will give you a link to the replay and a link to the show notes, okay? But again, if you're getting it in your inbox, you're only getting that days, but in the group, it's kind of like an archive, okay? Cool beans. Today is a get shit done work sesh for the paid membership only. So check your Google Calendar or your member dashboard for the link. It will also be posted in the private Slack channel this morning. So look out for that. So if you want to find out more about me, Shay Cannon, your host, or how to become a part of our free business mastermind group, all you have to do is go into the description below for more information and the link, all right? If you haven't already, you should like our episode and give us a thumbs up. Also, I want you to make sure that you are subscribed to the channel and understand that this is going to be a video series. So I want you to, hey, check out the other videos, all right? And that's all for today. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about your about page. However, I want you to have a great day because the studio is closing in 5, 4,